Hello beauties, hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits overall. Let's go ahead and check in and see what's going on with the energy right now. Let's go ahead and start with this deck here. We're going vertical because I still have my old stand set up right now. And if I mess with it, we're in trouble. Please remember to only take what resonates. Tuning into your energy, maybe taking a nice deep clearing breath here. Angel spirit guides, see what messages are here for the beautiful collective watching. Specific messages, please and thank you. Specific and direct messages, accurate and concise, high vibrational healing messages, please and thank you. Hidden in the deck, ooh, some kind of good luck, small miracle, or maybe even just a really positive offer, positive news, something new, something positive, something strong with your work. This could be like a gift or something that kind of gets you by to the next step, the next level, like an offering that gets you from here to there, that gets you like over this bridge, over this hump, over this wall. Okay, I feel like there's some good news about an option that you could be looking at when it comes to something you want to build or to your work. Definitely an energy of, wow, of you being able to start something new here and feel really good about it. I love this. This could be also like a path is being solidified, a decision is being made, and you're happy about it. This could have to do with love, union. Okay, this could have to do with a connection as well as your career and work, maybe both in tandem, or this could be bringing you closer to a connection. This connection could be in partial separation right now, or you could be drawing nearer to meeting this person but haven't yet. This could also be somebody who's like at a distance, something that like hasn't fully gotten off the ground somehow, or there's some kind of a separation there. Okay. For some of you, I am hearing twin flame union. I'm not, you know me probably if you're watching this, so like we're not totally into this label. But when it comes through, it comes through. When I hear it, I hear it. And sometimes I really have like the clairaudience, so I really hear things, like I perceive the things in my mind, my psychic sense, and I hear the word in my psychic sense. So like I hear it right now, like I hear twin flame, you know. So some of you, that's how you are like processing a connection, is as a twin flame connection. I'm seeing Virgo energy here in the past, or a lot of time alone in the past, being a loner. This could even be the person you're dealing with, could also be you. Now, I'm not saying that this entire reading, though, is based on like a twin flame connection or a union. It's not. No matter what, there's this good news here around options, around work, around something you're trying to do. You've got success energy, okay? Temperance in reverse, the time is up. The waiting time is up for something. So this is really coming into fruition here. I also feel like you went into your own space, or were given your own space so that you could decide what you wanted to do next, or what decision you wanted to make, where you wanted to go, where you wanted to navigate. All right. Some of you, this is entrepreneurship. This is also Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. It is also also speaking to self-confidence. Okay. With the Page of Wands in reverse, I'm also kind of getting a level up. Okay, and I'm getting you attracting. You're not going out to get, you're attracting. There could have been options even where one was like you go out and get it, or it comes to you. Well, the option that's coming through is it's going to be coming to you. It's going to be given to you. It's going to be offered to you. Okay, there's a lot of independence in this and a lot of happiness in this energy. This could be happening during our fire sign seasons. So our next one would be Aries. It's possible. But in general, I really feel like you are focused on attracting, building up your self-worth, self-confidence. Again, if you're an entrepreneur, building up your work. There's a lot about your work and a lot of success around your work. You could even be putting a relationship on hold for work. But I kind of feel like it's, the feeling I have is that it's in tandem, like they're together somehow. It's almost like you're winning it all in a way. Wow, okay. Spirit, clarify this message. Wow, yeah, it is like you're winning it all with the Chariot. This is the energy of winning. This is the energy of victory, of success. Success coming to fruition. This is also successful integration. This is also success moving through parental wounds, masculine, feminine wounds. This could be a new car as well. I'm getting pay raise. I'm hearing pay raise. Wow. I'm also hearing structures of justice ruling in your favor. Benevolent, structures of justice being benevolent. Wow. Hello. Okay. Yo, if you're aligned with this, this is like a really high timeline. That is so weird. I never ever use the word yo. And I just used it. And I remembered I had a dream last night saying the word yo. I don't remember the context of the dream, but I just said it. It's like this word triggered the dream. That's wild, okay? And here she is again, the Queen of Success. Now, to me, I do feel sometimes like she's missing something. So I feel like in the past, you could have had a vision of empty success or success where it felt like, is this all there is? You know, it is a success energy. You could have felt like you're going to have to keep doing something a certain way. And I feel like this is saying you're going to be liberated from having to settle or having to do something only in one certain way. There's going to be more for you here. Wow, this is an amazing reading. And this is not the first amazing reading tonight. We did a reading on TikTok that was insanely high vibrational. Okay, so it's in the air, it's in our collective. I love that you guys are here watching this because you are aligning to this. I want to say you are aligned to this, but of course the more we kind of breathe this message in, the more we solidify it in our actual waking life, our actual reality, our day-to-day sustained reality. What else do we have here? For the collective, this is kind of falling out. Emperor in reverse. Why? I'm getting daddy energy with that. Oh, wow. Freedom and liberation from father wounds coming through. Again, there's a lot of success with healing from parental wounds. Or just the structures even, masculine, feminine wounds. Specifically, this could be masculine, like being abandoned by the masculine, or low self-worth because of rejection or lack of stability when it comes to masculine. This is some kind of freedom, liberation, clarity around this starting over. And this is really helping you move forwards. It's like really you've had this chance to heal the acceptance from the masculine, I feel, in some way. This is so strong. Wow. Folding. A lot of passion, a lot of creative ideas here in the past. A lot of people interested in you as well in the past, but now it's like you've learned how to build, I'm hearing monotony, but like monetize, like you've learned how to have structure or organization. You've learned how to put something out there in a different way than you used to. This is very strong for you. It really changes. I'm hearing it helps your chances. It changes your chances. It really helps you. I feel so psychic today. Like I feel so in tune today. So maybe you're feeling that, because it's like I'm really feeling it in this reading. Like maybe you're feeling really tuned in. That would be accurate. I'm hearing a process of elimination as well that occurred in the past. I feel like this is also you processing, you've been in this area of processing heartbreak for a while on a mental level, trying to get your heart ready to fully offer or to fully accept. And this is also something you're making progress with, is like opening yourself back up, and that process of really letting it go and differentiating. Yeah, exactly. Letting it go, letting the past go. 6 of Cups in reverse. Letting the past pains especially go, but also the way of doing things in the past. No longer being bound to that system or that structure. Developing your own system and structure that is really strong, by the way. You've got a lot of authority and a lot of power that you've built up here. I'm hearing Jerome. There's a song by, it's like Licky Lee, Jerome. She's a Pisces. You've really dealt with some pain, betrayal, self-serving energy, ideologies that are really negative, and somebody who will just screw you over. But somebody, regardless of how they hurt you, there's someone who operates from a lack mindset, a fear-based mindset. Like, there's not enough for everybody, so they have to get theirs. You know, because if there was enough for everybody, why would they have to hurt somebody to get theirs, really? Unless they're just that, they just like to watch people suffer, which that's a whole other level. That's like, I think that's psychopath or sociopathic or even beyond that, actually. I think this has been hard for you to get over. I'm seeing just to regain trust, to rebuild trust from after dealing with this, okay? And I also feel like it's been challenging to forgive yourself somehow here. I don't know if this is like self-blame or you feel like you've partook in this energy or you've done this, but it's not been easy for you somehow to get through this like on your end either. You still sometimes are, some of you also had a parent like this or a structure of belief that raised you like this, a school, an aunt, a nanny, a religion, like a system, somewhere where you went regularly that also brought you up in this mindset. And sometimes you're in a different place, you're in a different platform, but sometimes you're still comparing your current worldview to that, and it doesn't always make sense when that happens. That's where we run into a little mental confusion, like the paradigms clash. But you're safely over this wall. I think one of the things is there's like been a bit of grief of having to let go of some kind of a passion or a pursuit that you had built out of this mindset, out of this structure. And you identified with that pursuit so strongly that it's been hard for you to let go of that pursuit because it's like letting go of your entire identity. But I feel that once you let go of this pursuit, either you'll rediscover the same pursuit, but from a healthy foundation, not this fear-based lack one, or you'll discover a new pursuit that is even more strong and suited to you. And that's just been the hard part, is also like letting go of that, because your ego is so tied into it, your character is so tied into it. And yeah, it takes great amount of emotional maturity and intelligence to do this, because you're also really basing this on your own foundation. You're basing this on your own capacity. There's nobody else outside of you. It's like you with you. This can also be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that has assisted you or is helping you to make this transition in one way or another. But I feel like this is your emotional capacity, maturity, stability, and intelligence. I feel like this is saying, hey, you are capable. 1313 on the clock. You are capable. Yes, you are able. Putting down the fight. You've been taught that it has to be a struggle. It has to be a fight. And you've been learning that it's not true. It doesn't have to be a struggle and it doesn't have to be a fight, not anymore. And you're letting that go. You're letting that down. Part of it's just not caring anymore. Maybe caring what other people think, or caring about succeeding in a certain way or winning in a certain way, and only holding it to your own standard, to your own self, or to the systems that you actually believe in. I feel like you're no longer waiting on things and people. Oh, I just got spirit energy coming in here, a spirit. You're moving on from things and people that take so effing long that they just waste your time. Okay? You're not doing this anymore. You could also not be waiting to move abroad, to move on, to go at a distance. You're just going for it. I also see you spend a lot of time, maybe even years, like resting, recouping, doing the healing work, working with forgiveness. It's like you're not going to spend more years now waiting. You're ready to go and move on, even if it's not perfect. That's the vibe I get. You could also be bringing someone with you, a child or something similar. You're definitely cutting people out and moving forwards, moving on here. You're not waiting. Some of you have cut a mother out, had a confrontation with a mother here, spoken your truth, your paradigm. Some of you have decided you don't want to be a mother. For others, this is very much like, I'm getting rejection. I feel like who I'm reading for, it doesn't actually feel like it's for everybody here somehow, but it's a few people I'm connecting to where it's really like both of your parents you've cut them out, or they're gone and out of the picture somehow, or you're leaving them behind, or there's a rejection factor there. My ear pressure just changed. But I don't feel like that's actually for everyone. I'm also getting this as like, I'm really noticing like how this looks like she has eyeballs all over her cape. So it almost feels like you're breaking free of the mindset, perhaps, of the mother, or the hold that could have over you. Give me a little more about that, please. Letting her see everything, like you're cutting that tie somehow. Or feeling like she's watching everything, like. Give me a little more about this, please, and thank you. This could also be about putting that creative pursuit or that passion or that thing that was built out of a certain paradigm on hold. You're deciding to go at something else for a moment. But it's temporary. Especially if the old passion or pursuit was creative in nature. This is temporary. You might think it's not, it is. You'll find it again. I do feel that. In a different light, from a healthier foundation, in a different place, you will find this passion again in a very real and true way to you. Okay? Your journey is not over with this, but whatever you're focused on right now, moving yourself forwards, it's very wise that you do this. I still feel like you're investing a little bit though here, but your focus is really forwards. You really look like you've cut out some family or friends, community, old connections, or just people and things that really sucked your joy. Like you really are cutting out, moving on. I really feel that transition happening. Some of you are just going, like you're just leaving, you're going. You're definitely moving away from deceptive energies. You're not going to partake. You could be going and getting married or joining into some kind of a contract, a union here, okay? Even something like a new job, a new creative contract, or an idea factory I'm hearing. Something that's very peaceful for you though. It's not full of conflict and having to fight. If it's the new paradigm, not the old, you get to express yourself in a really positive way. You get to keep healing if that's your desire to keep healing. You don't have to always be on guard. Okay, there could be some kind of an air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini involved in this. I am seeing a lot of air energy, but this could also have to do with like writing, communication, your voice, your mindset, your paradigm, the way you view the world. Again, could be a different worldview coming through. Scorpio energy here with death and Two of Cups, some kind of a relationship. Again, there's Leo season, August 8 could be significant. To the 12th, okay, this date for some reason, but this could be some kind of a union that came after strong defeat, okay? It came after you having to let go of a lot of pain connected to heartbreak, trying to solve something that couldn't be solved. You were carrying so much here in a connection before. You thought it was wish fulfillment, you thought it was the thing, you thought it was gonna be all that it should be, that it was stable. Maybe it seemed like it was for a while. You thought it was honest. You thought it was true. You pushed yourself out of your comfort zone. You took a risk. You thought it was your liberation, all of this, but it was not. Okay, and this was before. This is not the new, but this is part of what you've been recovering from. And this is something that you are liberating from, and it's never coming back around. It's taken you so much strength, so much willpower to deal with this, to recover from this. I really feel that for you. Okay, I do feel change in your favor. I do feel changing good luck. I also feel a lot of emotional fulfillment coming through for you. Really strong energy, you guys. Really strong alignments. I especially feel the area of your career / passion. Okay, and then also the way that that is monetized for you. So the income that you make from this, combined with maybe some kind of a move or movement or a change in your environment somehow that is positive. It's also be a change in your paradigm. This is really sticking out to me. Plus that connection, that union, that partnership, whether it's romantic, love, or whether it's like a business partnership or some kind of just a really strong union that assists you, a contract, something that assists you here. But very nice energy. You guys remember, you can always email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries, okay? I am going to pull one more card for you from this deck. I don't know why it feels like the right thing. So one last thing that Spirit wanted to say and reiterate. Clarify, please, in the past. Clarify, please. Clarify, please. Spirit, can you please clarify this message? Okay, this is a darker message. So if you want to click off now and keep the energy light, do it, because you don't need to hear this. But if you feel really called to stay and you're feeling like, there's something I really need to hear here, then stay, okay? I actually feel, I'm hearing demon on your back. And I don't think this is literal. You don't need to worry. It's nothing crazy. It's just the personification of an energy, all right? And I feel like this is an energy that tries to mess with you and your connections. And remember, nothing is truly, ever truly outside of you, right? It's all a part of you and your own being, your own psyche that's experienced in some way or another, however you break that down. And I feel sometimes that what you've been through tries, or even just what your paradigms taught you, tries to still mess with the new stuff. And sometimes it could be because there is some kind of a lesson that wants to be integrated still from the past that we're ignoring. But other times it feels like it's just something that wants to come in and mess with the happiness in a way. And that could be because we feel part of us still holds on to like, oh, nothing can truly be happy, or nothing can truly be successful, or I can't have this totally for some reason, like something like that, okay? Can you just give me one more clarifier for this past storyline, please, and thank you? I almost feel like, and we've actually had this storyline before, I almost feel like in the past as well, there was some kind of a choice or another. There was almost like two people. For some of you, there was a fire sign and an air sign. It doesn't have to be exactly this. There was two people. One was a trick and one was real. And the trick sabotaged the real. The trick was not truly the emperor. But it's like they sabotaged the real thing. However, this had to happen. This had to occur to bring in some kind of very significant transformation, a transformation that needed to happen. And what I see here is that there's some kind of a beginning that wants to happen, which will happen through an ending as well. Some of you could be a loss of a pet, doesn't have to be for everybody. Please don't worry, I'm seeing this could be the number 12 as well. Can you give me a little more about this, please? Dancing with the devil. You could have been entertaining too before. And you could have been dealing with a lot of lack, low self-worth, low self-esteem, not having enough. Okay, I swear one of these cards was flipped up. Is it really hiding? There it is. Almost missed this opportunity in the past. So what's with the Ace of Swords? Because this could be about the truth. But it could also be about defending the truth or defending a mindset. 5 of Wands, conflict around an emotional beginning. Again, there was one trick and one real. Spirit, what are you trying to say about this? Please, this is a harder message to deliver. There's some blocks around it because it's emotionally charged. I feel like they're telling you this is success. Like you avoided the heartache or a second heartbreak, or you avoided the pain by moving away from the past in one way or another. Even moving away from that fire sign for some of you. I feel like you passed. You had a decision to make. You've made it. There's some message trying to come out here. I'm trying to get it. But it's very coded. Letting trust back in. The more trust you give, the more trust you get. The Lovers. I feel like you chose the real union. Like that twin flame union even. I feel like that's what you chose. You didn't settle for the trick thing, and that was like one of those last tests that you had to pass. You had these options, these choices here. And you still haven't been clear if you're really on the right path somehow. If you really did the right thing somehow. And you could worry somehow that the past is going to catch back up to you. There's some kind of a fear, being scared here. You don't need to punish yourself. And as long as you're not still juggling and you're committed here, I don't see why this would come to you. Everything happens in its due time. And you're not alone in this endeavor or this pursuit, I hear. Something is trying to level up for you. Let it. You have to let it. Sweet happiness. I feel there's something about your commitment to a path that helps usher in the happiness. And overanalyzing it, if it's right or wrong, keeps one foot in, one foot out. It is right. You're on the right path. Allow it. Sometimes there's emotional confusion, like you gaslight yourself. Was I right? Was I wrong? You are right where you need to be. Okay? Just because something has taken longer than you thought it would doesn't mean you're in the wrong. And I feel like the people you've cut out and let go of, you don't need to feel guilty. I think that's a very positive thing. That's the way I would read that for you. I also feel that there was some fire energy in the past that was not it. Okay? The air and water shines through a lot stronger than the fire energy. And I think that letting the fire energy go was wise for those who that storyline resonates with, and it won't be for everyone. So, you guys, I'm going to leave that there. You got this. Much love.